All right, so I'm gonna go over a couple things here with legs. Squats. You got a couple different squats, all right? So really, like, I like the close grip if you're really gonna try and like hit your sweeps there. Like, you really wanna hit the sweeps, legs, then, you know, close grip, trying to have like a real narrow stance. Come down, all right, and come up. It's really gonna help hit your sweeps a lot more. Also, if you're just doing like a regular, I mean, just have your feet a normal shoulder width apart. For a traditional squat, I mean, some people will go like really wide and then they angle their feet. You're more gonna be hitting your glutes and hamstrings that way, which there's other ways that you can hit, you know, your glutes, your hamstrings, even, you know, your calves and everything. You can hit that a different way. You know, for everybody that says I don't have calves, you know, like, look,
Right.
you know, you gotta get them balls up in there, okay? But like, there's a couple different ways that you can hit the squats. And I like doing, like, if you're gonna do like a squat day or have like a real big squat day, try and incorporate all the different squats. Your normal stance, your close grip stance, maybe just a little bit of position, maybe a little bit wider. It really helps strengthen not only lower back, as long as you're keeping a good form, but also at the same time, it will help with just balancing your leg muscles, because a lot of people neglect certain parts of their legs, which is a shame. So I recommend definitely trying to do a little bit of all the different stances for when it comes to squats. I know some people will stand on like a dumbbell, or not dumbbell, like a plate, to get their heels off the ground. Yeah, you'll focus a little bit more on your quads, but honestly, do you really need something like that? No, not really, because one bad movement, one bad stance, or like hiccup as far as like imbalance, you're gonna just completely crash out and it's gonna suck. I mean, I will say I like just kind of doing different stances. Normally, if I'm gonna work up heavy, you know, I'll work on just my normal stance, which is just kind of like a little bit shoulder width apart, and I'll just do my normal stance as far as legs go that way. But if I'm gonna be focusing more on the sweeps and that close grip stance, I'm actually not gonna be really going that heavy. You know, 225 is good for that, but I'm not gonna be doing anything like heavier than that for the close grip to really work on the sweeps, because you don't need it. So, I mean, it just depends. I just figured, you know, a lot of people don't really understand that there's different ways that you can do your squats here. Nothing really like that heavy. Well, for some people it might be, but I mean, this is like just a good warm up here. Get your knees really warmed up, especially in the colder times, because it is pretty cold still right now. So it's still not, you know, the warmest out there. So I definitely recommend still warming up your knees, warming up your joints before you go up any heavier. And I mean, we'll go up, we'll have your butt. I just figured I would show a little bit here on the different stances, and I'll get some more stances in here as well to show you guys as we go on. So I know a couple people ask about knee sleeves, knee wraps, things like that. Look, if you have any type of arthritis, any type of knee pain, arthritis, bad ligaments in there, any type of tendonitis, even if you just have, you know, pain in your knees, there's a lot of things, especially when it comes to like lifting. I mean, dude, do you know how many people probably have like a small meniscus tear in their knee? It's probably a lot of people. Almost everybody probably in the world's probably tore their meniscus or has a meniscus tear, and you just don't realize it. It's very common, actually. But besides the point, like, a lot of people are like, oh, you use sleeves or you use wraps and it's very bad. Like, honestly, it's one of the best things that you can do in the game. Especially if you have really bad, if you're active duty, military, any type of law enforcement, or even like construction workers or people that have manual labor jobs that are on their feet 24/7, even if like, honestly, like probably nursing and stuff like that, dude, you're always constantly walking, you're always on your feet, right? You're probably gonna have some bad joints, very high inflammation in your knees and other parts of your body, depending on what you do for a living, right? So when people want to sit there and bash it, they're just retarded, okay? Now, I use very, very small, like 3mm wraps, all right? When you wrap your knee, all right, and you actually get like a proper wrap in here, okay? I make an X shape, and it keeps my actual knee joint and my knee in place instead of lodging around or, you know, moving around, and it actually keeps your entire knee more stable. So for anybody that does have any type of really bad arthritis or any really bad like knee pain, I recommend trying either a knee sleeve Or if you've had injuries to your knee, I would even go one step above and go with like a small millimeter type wrap. Don't go like they make like 10 millimeter wraps. Like, look, if you're gonna use a 10 millimeter wrap, you need like 600 pounds on a bar for your knees to even bend. Like the wraps are gonna do the work there. Like slim and small, like 3 millimeter wraps are absolutely amazing, and it'll actually help prevent any type of injury, and you can still get an insanely good leg workout, and it'll help people actually strengthen their legs up that do have injuries. You can actually help prevent that pain so you can get a better workout in. So I highly recommend getting some wraps if you do have any type of knee injury or you do have any type of constant knee pain when trying to do legs. Do you need them wrapped on at all times? No. When you start getting to like those heavier sets, you'll put them on, help you give you that extra stability and help you be able to lift that weight. And it will feel a little bit easier, but you're still doing the work. You're still putting the effort in. You're still doing the exercise. So that was just something I wanted to give a quick feedback on, because I know a lot of people have different opinions on it. But the people that normally have opinions on it have no idea how the fuck they work, and are usually the fucking, naysayers that are watching YouTube or Instagram and see all their famous people, and it's like, oh, one person said not to use it. Here we fucking go with social media once again. But yeah, I just wanted to give in thought on that. So if you guys do have any injuries, I can try and leave a link to these in the description, so that way if you guys want to try them, I recommend them. They're cheap and they'll last you a fucking long ass time. I've had mine for years, so I highly recommend trying them. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a really good exercise here that I like doing as well for legs, especially if you want to keep the weight light and you're just trying to get a good overall workout because you have bad knees, you have bad joints, even if you have a really sore back. So this is 135 on the bar. You can do it with any type of weight. Honestly, when it comes to like legs, volume will absolutely crush you compared to going heavy. Heavy is going to give you probably some of your most growth and strength, but you don't always need that either, especially for people that have bad joints, bad ligaments, bad back, all the above. So I'm going to show you. It's going to be 10 reps of just a normal regular squat, and then we're going to switch it to 10 reps straight into the narrow stance to really hit the sweeps here. And like I said, so it's 20 reps altogether, and this will absolutely be a massive pump, and it'll be really good for your legs. And like I said, it's a light exercise that you can do, and it'll just help you out, honestly. It'll be a really good exercise to really burn your legs and help with some muscle growth here that you might be lacking on.